Atheism needs metaphysical materialism. Why atheism needs metaphysical materialism to be true. However, logic, reason, and evidence show that metaphysical materialism is false. Atheism, broadly defined, is the lack of belief in gods or deities. While atheism does not necessarily entail any specific worldview or metaphysical stance, many atheists align themselves with metaphysical materialism, the belief that everything that exists is ultimately physical, and that all phenomena can be explained by physical processes and laws of nature. This alignment is not coincidental. Metaphysical materialism provides a philosophical foundation that supports the atheistic perspective by offering a naturalistic explanation for the universe and everything within it. In this video, we will explore why atheism often relies on metaphysical materialism and why this connection is important for the coherence of the atheistic worldview. The foundations of metaphysical materialism. Metaphysical materialism is the view that reality consists solely of matter and energy, governed by physical laws. According to this worldview, 1. All phenomena, including consciousness, emotions, and thoughts, are reducible to physical processes in the brain and body. 2. The universe operates according to natural laws that are consistent, unchanging, and sufficient to explain all observed phenomena. 3. There is no need to invoke non-material entities, such as souls, spirits, or gods, to explain any aspect of reality. Metaphysical materialism rejects the existence of anything beyond the physical world. It denies the existence of supernatural beings or forces, and asserts that everything can be understood through science and reason. Why atheism aligns with metaphysical materialism. 1. Naturalism as an alternative to theism. At its core, atheism rejects the existence of gods or deities. In doing so, it seeks to explain the universe without resorting to supernatural explanations. Metaphysical materialism provides a framework for understanding the world that is entirely naturalistic, meaning that it relies solely on natural laws and processes. By embracing metaphysical materialism, atheism can maintain a consistent and coherent worldview that explains everything in terms of physical causes and effects. This naturalistic perspective allows atheists to argue that the universe does not require a creator or divine being, as all phenomena can be explained by natural processes. 2. The rejection of the supernatural. One of the key tenets of atheism is the rejection of the supernatural. The belief in entities or forces that exist beyond the physical world and that are not subject to the laws of nature. Metaphysical materialism inherently denies the existence of the supernatural, as it posits that everything that exists is physical, and that all phenomena are governed by physical laws. This rejection of the supernatural is essential for atheism, because theistic beliefs often involve supernatural elements, such as gods, souls, and miracles. By aligning with metaphysical materialism, atheism can reject these elements as unfounded or unnecessary, thereby strengthening its position against theistic claims. 3. Explaining consciousness and mind. Consciousness and the mind pose significant challenges to both theistic and atheistic worldviews. Theism often posits the existence of a soul or non-material mind that is separate from the body, which many atheists reject as inconsistent with a naturalistic understanding of the world. Metaphysical materialism provides an alternative explanation for consciousness, arguing that it emerges from complex physical processes in the brain. According to this view, the mind is not a separate entity, but rather a product of brain activity, which can be studied and understood scientifically. This materialistic explanation allows atheists to reject the notion of a soul or non-material mind, further reinforcing their rejection of theism. 4. The problem of evil and suffering. The existence of evil and suffering in the world is often cited as evidence against the existence of an all-powerful, all-good deity. Atheists who adhere to metaphysical materialism can address the problem of evil by arguing that suffering is a natural consequence of physical processes, such as evolution, biology, and environmental factors. In this framework, evil and suffering are not the result of divine will or cosmic punishment, but are instead the outcomes of natural forces at work in the world. This materialistic perspective allows atheists to reject the need for a divine explanation of suffering and to argue that such phenomena are simply part of the natural order. 5. Science as the ultimate authority. Metaphysical materialism places a strong emphasis on science as the primary means of understanding the world. Science, as a method of inquiry, relies on observation, experimentation, and evidence to explain natural phenomena. By aligning with materialism, atheism can argue that science provides all the tools necessary to understand the universe, and that there is no need to invoke supernatural explanations. This reliance on science allows atheists to challenge theistic claims by demanding empirical evidence for the existence of gods or supernatural beings. Since metaphysical materialism asserts that everything can be explained by natural laws, it reinforces the atheistic position that theism lacks a solid empirical foundation. The dependence of atheism on metaphysical materialism. 1. Consistency of worldview. For atheism to maintain a consistent and coherent worldview, it must rely on a framework that can explain the universe without invoking gods or supernatural forces. Metaphysical materialism provides this framework by offering a naturalistic explanation for all phenomena. Without materialism, atheism would struggle to provide a comprehensive account of reality that excludes the divine or supernatural. 2. The challenge of non-materialist theories. If metaphysical materialism were to be proven false or inadequate in explaining certain phenomena, atheism would face significant challenges. Non-materialist theories that posit the existence of non-physical entities or forces could potentially open the door to theism or other supernatural beliefs. For example, if consciousness were shown to be irreducible to physical processes, this could imply the existence of a non-material mind or soul, which would be difficult to reconcile with atheism. 3. The need for a closed system. Atheism often relies on the idea that the universe is a closed system, governed entirely by natural laws. Metaphysical materialism supports this view by asserting that all causes and effects are physical, and that there is no room for supernatural intervention. If the universe were shown to be open to non-material influences, atheism would be challenged to explain these influences without resorting to theism or other non-materialist explanations. Conclusion. Atheism and metaphysical materialism are closely intertwined because materialism provides a naturalistic framework that supports the atheistic rejection of gods, souls, and other supernatural entities. By embracing metaphysical materialism, atheism can maintain a consistent worldview that explains all phenomena in terms of physical processes and natural laws. However, this reliance on materialism also means that atheism is vulnerable to challenges that question the adequacy of a purely materialistic explanation of reality. If materialism were shown to be insufficient in explaining certain aspects of the universe, atheism would face significant difficulties in maintaining its position. In conclusion, while atheism does not necessarily require metaphysical materialism, it relies heavily on it to provide a coherent, naturalistic explanation of the world that excludes the divine. The connection between atheism and materialism is crucial for the strength and consistency of the atheistic worldview, making materialism an essential component of atheism's philosophical foundation. In the sense mentioned above, atheism needs metaphysical materialism to be true. However, logic, reason, and evidence show that metaphysical materialism is false, as we have discussed in other videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And comment below if you agree or would like to add your thoughts.